Okay. You can see we've got a couple of teams added here already, and I'll just walk you through, some of the information that's available to the teams. So first off, the billing here, which is going to illustrate what that team is actually being billed for. And that's broken down into workspace costs. That's for virtual machine instances, GPU as a service instances, and you can see that we're tracking all sorts of resources here. If we drill down into the billing table, we can see that there's charges now for subscription cost, which is a fixed hourly cost for a resource, and there's also some additional charge here for VRAM that's being consumed. So under the hood, as each team is consuming GPU resources in the pool, we're tracking that consumption. So all of the VRAM consumption and all of the teraflops consumption, that's all recorded in the system. And you can choose whether you charge for that consumption or whether you charge a fixed cost for the resource that's being accessed. And that information is broken down here, and we can drill down into particular date ranges if we want to be able to see what's being charged, what's being consumed per day, per week, per month. That's all visible here to the end user. Okay, coming back to the team view here, we can see the members that have been invited. We can invite other members here from this view as well. We have workspaces. These are set up. We haven't yet created any, but you can group workloads together into workspaces. We can see instances that have been deployed. This is a virtual machine here. We can see all of the details about the virtual machine that's been deployed, the IP address that's assigned, the region, the operating system type, and the resources that are consumed, as well as the access information. So, how do we access that node, that virtual machine over SSH, and also the interactive console for that virtual machine as well. Um, just coming back to the team here, the next thing here is the GPU as a service resources. And what we'll do actually is we'll go ahead and subscribe to that pool. So we can see here in the Heraklion region, EU South 2, we have two pools. There's the one that we've just created, and there was the one that was previously created as well. So I'll click on one of them. Each of those pools only has one physical GPU card assigned to it. So the maximum number of virtual GPUs is one. But obviously, if there were more GPU resources in the pool, the end user can select some number of virtual GPU devices that they want to access. The next thing then is the instance settings. So this is where we can include base images that we want to build applications and services on top of. So we have a CUDA enabled base image here, which is a Ubuntu 24.04 flavor. When we select that, then we can choose the t-shirt size of the instance, so medium or large. Let's go with medium. And then we can also choose whether to map persistent storage. So we have a volume that's already created here for this user. And then we're going to select also some runtime ephemeral storage for that user to access. There's a summary of the resources that we've selected, and then we're going to click on, we also see the cost that's going to be charged for that subscription based on the billing policy, and then we're going to go ahead and subscribe. So that will shortly spin up a GPU pod, and we'll be able to see how we can access that. The shared storage tab here is where we map those persistent volumes, and creating a volume is very straightforward. We can, depending on the policy that's being configured by the admin, there are different sizes of volume that are available with a corresponding cost based on the pricing policy. So you give it a name, you choose the volume size, and that then is provisioned, and then it's available to map to the GPU workers as required.